Peace, love, and reparations. What's going on with my foundational Black American family? I hope y'all are having a blessed day. Come in and hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that like button as well. Thank you so much. Family, where is Fat Joe at? Where's Fat Joe? Don't he have an album out? He's supposed to be doing like a press run. Usually when they have albums out, right, they go to every little radio station. They sit down with all the big podcasts and they talk about their album and they talk about other things. Where is Fat Joe, family? This nigga been missing in action. And it's funny, right? Because FBA been on that, but the only person he had a rebuttal for was Cuban Link. And shout out to Cuban Link, because Cuban Link is one of the ones, just like Big Pun, who had respect for the culture. Let me play y'all the Big Pun.
Forever, what it means, Puerto Rican and black woman. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua. Thank you to the black people for accepting Boricua.
That's called showing love. That's called showing love. See, when people accept you, you show them love. Let me show you somebody else who shows love after being accepted.
Hey, salute to the beluga. That's why I have it a cup of Joe. This is called the cup of Joe.
You saw he dissed the FBA by calling them broke, radical, black.
Excuse me, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Hey, salute to the beluga. That's why I have it a cup of Joe. This is called the cup of Joe.
You saw he dissed the FBA by calling them broke, radical, black, racist. And what did you think about when he said that?
I just thought he was the same disgusting person, beluga, that did that to me. Then, I try to tell the truth. I had a disagreement with him. Try to stand up for what was righteous. Talk to him like a real individual. And, he didn't want to take, he didn't want to take the blame for anything. It dismisses you. So I know that feeling. He tried it with, the FBA, and they felt the same way I did. So they responded in the same way. It felt like they was being demeaned, and it felt like it was very disrespectful. So I had that feeling in my heart already, like, this is who this dude is. So he's just disgusting. He's going to show you who he is, and he shows you.
Right, because all of this comes from the whole argument that hip-hop was created 50-50 by blacks and Puerto Ricans, right? Joe is upset because the FBA has been arguing against that point, and he's really upset about that. And instead of choosing his words carefully on the podcast, he acted on emotion.
It's just that I felt it was just disrespectful. You could see it. You could see it. Like, who does that? Even if that's the subject, it's just as simple as just a disagreement, which is a crazy conversation to have, and it's a conversation that I would love for people to just engage in, so we can find the truth out at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for sure. And not just one side, because it's what it is. Really, it's one side, and it's like nobody is really doing the 100% work to go find this out. And if it's true, which I feel, the FBA is right. It's black culture. Hip-hop was created by black Americans, fundamental black Americans. Got no problem with that. I got an African side. I love that, but you know what I'm saying? I know the struggle. Why can't they have that? Like, who's going to be opposing that? Like, not me. I would never want that. But I also want to know the truth, and factual truth, at the end of all the research, that we can say the truth. Even if you say your Spanish people helped build it, because there was the first participants, really, the Puerto Rican culture was the first participant of spreading it and getting together and bringing the message and expanding it. You know what I'm saying? Latinos say it in a respectful way. I think everything should be said in a respectful way in the timeline which it was created in. Not in the throwing it in your face, not in the, you know what I'm saying, not in the demeaning the other person or the other culture. Oh, he already had this. Because, you know, that bond and that unity that hip-hop was at that time, which I came in as a foreigner. I came in as an outsider. You know what I'm saying? I came here really from Cuba, from a boat. You know what I'm saying? From 1980, my real boat lift. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing English. So I landed in Miami. Stood in Miami for 6 months. I went to Puerto Rico for 4 years. I got to the Bronx when I was 9 years old. So in 1984, I was out here. And without knowing English as a little kid, that was a foreigner, the black folk embraced me and took me in. You know, walk with my man Carl to school. He'll walk me to school. He was a little older, but he already, you know what I'm saying? It was a black folk without even me know how to, like, you know what I'm saying, engage in a conversation all the way with the English. You know, the black love was there. You know what I'm saying?
They welcomed you.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Black Americans created the culture. You heard it straight out his mouth. And he said we were the first ones to embrace the culture, Puerto Ricans. And you probably were. You know, that might be a toss-up between you and Jamaicans. You know what I mean? Y'all can argue that out. But creating it, no, it wasn't you. It absolutely wasn't. Right? But again, man, all we asking for is the respect. And it's funny because Joe always tries to come at his neck. And he never really mentions Cuban Link. He just be like, oh, it's 25 years later and you still got my name in your mouth. Yeah, because you did him dirty. And he ain't got over it. People just think you just supposed to do him dirty and just as time go by, you just supposed to get over it. No, fam, you did me dirty. And he's still holding on to it as he should. You know what I mean? Listen, that's his pain. You know what I mean? You can't tell that man when to get over it, when to get over something. But I just find it funny that we cannot find Fat Joe nowhere. I'm dead serious. I've been Googling everything, trying to see what platform this man been on talking, even if it's just about his album. I know you're not going to address us. You too scared to address FBA again. This man got an album out. Y'all don't even know how crazy that is. This man has an album out and he's not running around promoting it. And I'm telling you, it's absolutely because we shut him down. We shut him down. And like I tell everybody, we're not trying to put anybody on the shelf. We're not trying to cancel nobody. We're not trying to cancel Charleston White. We're not trying to cancel Fat Joe. We just telling you that you can't cancel us, and that we're going to step up to the front line for truth, and that's just what it is. And you're going to go your way, just like Charleston White going to go his way, and that's what it is. You can't beat a lineage of people. You can't beat a lineage of people. It's not going to work. Because you know why? Because boy, we just on code. We on code just as much as the Jews right now. Yeah, you say anything about FBA and niggas is on your ass. You better check these comments in these videos. Yeah, these ain't bots either. These aren't bots. This is straight up foundational Black Americans coming in the comments, cooking y'all. Cooking you. I don't care who you is. Even look in Charleston White's comments. Look at them. Telling you, bro, we cooking people and we clean the house. It's 2025. It's a new year. And we on some new stuff, man. Shout out to Cuban Link though, man. Like, listen, this is all we've been wanting. Is for people just to respect the culture, right? Respect the culture. And that's it, man. You never see us going to anybody's culture trying to claim it, trying to take over, disrespecting it. Never. Because to be honest, we let y'all have y'all culture. We don't even really rock with anything that anybody else does. Think about that. You don't see black people out here doing salsa and reggae and all of that. Like, we rock with our stuff because y'all rock with our stuff. Everything we make it cool. Just like Lord Jamal said, we say who sit at the cool table and who don't. We don't want y'all culture, bro. Y'all come over here to get in our culture. You try to leave where you're from to bring your culture to America. Meanwhile, we are American culture. That's a fact. That's a fact, though. Watch this. We are American culture. And you know what's crazy, family? Hold on, because I want to show y'all something real fast. I knew this was going to take all day. But 1 second. Make sure y'all donate to my nonprofit, man. I appreciate that too. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe button too. Come on, man. What's going on, man? All right, right here. That's what I want y'all to see. Yes, nigga. We are American history, fam. We are American history. Black people, we are American culture. That's funny too, because Whitesboro was founded in 1901. Yo, Nigeria wasn't founded until 1914. I would say that the place where I grew up is older than you Nigerians. Huh? That's what I be saying. Y'all talk crazy. But really, y'all don't do nothing but copy everything we do. Everything we do. That's all y'all do. Y'all copy everything we do. But we are the culture. Man, peace, love, and reparations, man. Listen, I'm about to get up out of here. I just wanted to let y'all know, if y'all find Fat Joe, at that nigga and send him to me, man. We got to talk about something, man. Peace, love, and reparations. We up out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed day.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.